The all-new AirPod Pros have Apple's H2 silicon chip, which means that we can now get up to 6 hours battery life. It now has 2 times more noise cancellation, which means we can cancel out those background noises. Now let's go and take a look at the unboxing. So this is them here, very nice, clean, simple looking box. Comparing this to last year's box, they both look very similar. The back though does seem to have a little bit more information this year compared to last year's AirPod Pros. But anyway, we only care about this year, so let's unbox it. On the back, as Apple care about the environment, no plastic required. Nice clean little pull tabs. And here we go. We've got a nice little documentation here on the top with Apple's normal documentation. Just some information on how to set up the AirPod Pros using your iPhone and some other books and stuff we don't need. So here's the actual AirPod Pros themselves. Now I will do a full comparison between last year's AirPod Pros because they're actually quite different. So as you can see here, the actual case, if I remove the plastic, I'm not sure if you guys are going to be able to see this. It's a bit stuck on there. There we go. Feels different this year. Feels a bit more like maybe plastic. I'm not sure. So just looking around the case, some things that are new. This little metal bracket thing here on the side. This is actually so you can attach some piece of string off of it. You know what I mean? So you can hang it on something, I believe. On the back, you got your normal button, which has always been there. Now this is the new thing. There's actually speakers built into the AirPod case, as well as your lightning port and your little light on the front that illuminates when you open and shut the case and also charge it. They're just playing a nice little welcoming sound, and here's the actual AirPod Pros themselves. So the little black dots on the AirPod Pros, they actually look different to last year's. Now I believe these are sensors, so they're able to detect when they're in your ears. So they're both the same. The sensors are in the same spots. Other than that, the case looks pretty much the same as last year's. As I said before, I will do a comparison between the two. So now why don't we set these up. So bring them to your iPhone. Let's see if this works. No. Interesting. For some reason, it's not even showing up in Bluetooth. Anyway, while we wait for this, let's have a look and see what else we get in the box. So, underneath here, these here are like little rubber earpieces. So if you've got extra small ears, and large ears, you can adjust the actual the rubber bit on the end to suit your ear. I personally use the small ones, or maybe it's the extra small ones. I'm pretty sure they come fitted with the medium ones on the actual AirPods themselves, because I just noticed I actually don't have the medium fit on there, so that's why there's no medium in the packet. Then below this we have your lightning to USB-C connector, nothing new. Here we go, now they're showing up on the thing. So let's hit connect. Because the actual AirPod case has got speakers in it, it's actually making lots of little noises, which I find interesting. And okay, so I've now got the AirPods in my ears and it sounds really weird because I've currently got noise cancelling on. I reckon there's definitely an improvement with noise cancellation from last year's, especially when they're in that, I think it's called transparent mode, where you're able to hear your surroundings. When you activate that feature, to be honest, you can't even tell that you've got them in your ears. That's how good it is. Now, why don't we try some music? Okay, I have tried the headphones. Now last year, according to Spotify, I spent 36 hours of that year listening to music. So I think that's more than 80% of the average listener in Australia. So I do definitely listen to a lot of music, and there is a little bit of a sound quality improvement from last year's pair of AirPod Pros, which I think the actual bass itself has improved, but I wouldn't physically say it's improved enough to replace my Sony XM5s 4s I mean, or replace a pair of AirPod Maxes. I simply just think the sound quality definitely does just need to improve that little bit more before we can start replacing those slightly bigger, better headphones. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys all enjoyed. I will try to bring you guys a comparison comparing the older AirPod Pros to the newer AirPod Pros, but for now I'd like to thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next video.